Alright, what makes a gourmet burger? Well, it isn't the meat actually, although an award-winning gourmet burger may very well be strongly based in the meat. However, for our amateur barbecue cook-off, a gourmet burger is simply something other than just a ground beef burger. You could add, for instance, garlic, maybe some onions. You could add pork, you could add lamb, you could add chicken, you could add turkey. It's got to be something other than seasoning and burger. For instance, cracked pepper rub might be good, but it doesn't make a gourmet burger unless you put something other than the beef in it. Spices don't count. So, that's a gourmet burger. I'm going to make up 2 gourmet burgers. I'm going to make up a garlic and onion gourmet burger, and then I'm going to make up a super garlic burger. And we're going to cook those on the infrared grill today. Alright, for the first burger I'm going to use a combination of garlic and onion. So I'm just going to use about a tablespoon of garlic, and I'll probably use tablespoon and a half of onion. About a tablespoon and a half of onion. I'm also going to apply some salt and pepper to this, and then I'm going to mix it in with the burger, and then I'm going to separate it into 2 hamburgers. That simple, that easy. Alright, we're using some more of that pink Himalayan salt, about 4 or 5 twists, because Angie really likes that on beef. And I love Angie. So, pepper to taste, and then we're just going to take and mix the garlic and the onions together a little bit before we combine those in with the hamburger. Push that burger down. Now this wasn't the best burger in the world. It was actually a really cheap burger that had a lot of water content in it. And I found out that by freezing it and then thawing it out, all the water came out. So we're hoping this will be an improved burger. But like I said, a gourmet burger doesn't really have to do with the meat. You can take any grind of burger and turn it into a really good tasting burger by adding fillers like garlic and onion. You could use peppers. You could use whatever you like. You could use lamb, you could use chicken, you could use pork, you could use all of those, including bison. That makes it a gourmet burger. Alright, for our second burger, we're just going to double up that garlic, and I'll use what little diced up onion I have left as a topper for my hamburger, because I like raw onion on my burger. Angie doesn't. This will probably shrink up, so I might go with doubles. That's the key when you're doing burgers, is you don't want to make them fat. The whole reason a double cheeseburger was invented is because those burgers are thin. That's what you want to shoot for when you're making a burger. So I'm going to hit it with a little bit of salt and pepper before we put it on the grill. Alright. Normally I use some peanut oil or something, but I'm in a hurry, so I'm just going to do this trick. Works too. And I know that grill's going to be hot, so I'm going to want to put my glove on. At every place you have scrubbed, you just want to quickly oil up. I'm not worried about the top part because I'm not cooking on it, but you see you get a little bit of dirt off of there and all that good stuff. And you do the bottom. A little more grease, a little carbon. When you notice it's smoking, that's the oil burning off, so it is kind of coating the grill, and it isn't coating the grill too well. It's that easy. Now let's get the food on. Oh, I guess I am going to put the dogs up there. These are really thin burgers, so they're a set down, flip once type of deal. And like I said, salt and pepper. And then be sure and wipe down your salt and pepper shakers with one of those sterile wipes or soap and water, because you just contaminated it with your burger, which might have toxins or germs in it. Okay, we're going to sear those burgers on the grill for, let's say, 5 minutes per side. See how that works. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. And we're just going to roll the dogs over. They're 180 roll. And we're looking at this, and I'm not sure the burger's ready to flip. I kind of expected, well, this one has more juice on the top. This one looks drier for some reason. And I assume that it's not ready to flip yet. So I'm going to run back in, grab a piece of cheese, and then I'm going to come back out and flip it. That'll give it about 7 minutes for this side. I'll reset my timer for 5, and I think we'll get it done that way. Alright, we're almost at 10 minutes, and to be honest, I don't see any more moisture coming out of there. So let's just get her flipped. Ooh, hot on the fingers. These dogs are looking done. We'll go garlic, cheddar, garlic. Actually, for this big of a piece, I want to go like that. Otherwise, half the cheese will just melt off and run off onto your grill. That one's covered pretty well, that one's a little bit, so... Because these are going to cook for another 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes total. Just going to leave them like that. Going to get it to the plate for the dogs. And when the timer goes off, we'll take the burgers off. Alright, been about 15 minutes total cook time for these burgers. That smoke is the wood pellets I finally remembered to put on. We're just going to put them on this here paper plate because they help absorb grease. The thin ones are really cheap and really good for that. Oh, look at that. So the next step is to turn this grill on clean for 15 minutes, which I'm going to do. And then I'll come back out and shoot the cleaning of video, finish that one up. Kind of interesting, I kind of expected that cheese to melt more. Oops, stack it, boy. We'll set all these here to high, clean, and come back in 15 minutes. Alright, Angie chose the garlic and onion burger. I chose the garlic burger with garlic cheese. We both had the garlic cheese version, and I put raw onions on mine. Turned out pretty good. I'm thinking I like the garlic and onion a little better, but I haven't tasted that one. We'll try that out.